Well, last night for the CD release party, we did a few songs, but it's so amazing to just be here like this. It's very different for us, but I love it. So it's awesome.
I was just looking at it, I'm like, wow, she's played stadiums and everybody's so close. I hope you guys love How's This for Up Close and Personal? And you sound amazing. I'm so excited about the new album.
Thank you.
It came out yesterday. I watched your video. You were very concerned about what to wear. Looks like you figured it out.
Like any girl.
Yeah. It's just the best website. You should really check it out. And I always tell the story on the air. You know, we were playing Let Her Go. You heard it first on Fresh?
Yes.
Such a gorgeous song. Gives me chills. And you know, Avril's had a big year. She just got married.
Thank you.
So congratulations on the album. Congratulations on your marriage. I always tell the story that you got... She's taken, but that was cute. I always tell the story, I'm like, well, Avril got Chad to come help write and produce, and ended up with a husband, so I'm right on that, right?
You're 100% right. Everyone's like, so what was it like, you know, making this record, and what was different about it? And I was like, what? I got a husband out of it. So, the very first day that I got together with Chad Kruger from Nickelback, we got together to write one or two songs. Well, it was really just write a song. Let's meet, let's write a song. And I was like, hi, nice to meet you. And I was like, oh, you cut your hair. And it was like, you know. And yeah, I didn't realize, like, I was thinking it was like long hair and stuff, and I was like, oh. And they said, so nice to meet you. But I didn't even realize, or I had forgotten that before we had actually met, like, years back at, like, an award show. So we met. Day one, we wrote Let Me Go. It was the very first song that we wrote in the studio. And then I was like, well, you have to sing good, sing the second verse. Part of me was just like, I don't feel like doing it, so you should do it, because I was kind of lazy. And then it turned into a duet. And it's kind of neat now because we're together, so by shooting this music video for the song, like, you know, we're together, and like now he's out with me on the road sometimes, so I'm like, get your ass up on stage. Tonight. And it's really cool. And then the other thing about the song, initially, Let Me Go, obviously, is sort of a departure song as far as relationships go. So later on down the road when we started dating, I was like, okay, well, this is kind of weird. We're together now, and we're saying, like, let me go. So we went back to the drawing board, and we rewrote the last chorus and the bridge of the song, so that really the message of the song is just love throughout one's life, and that whole journey of love, and that now we're together and we found each other, and that's that. So Don't Let Me Go is how the song ends.
It's gorgeous.
I was like, what are the words? Like, I had to sing it on Good Morning America yesterday, and I didn't rehearse it. Well, I rehearsed it yesterday, like, day of show. I, like, messed one word up, but who cares? Because it's live. That's the beauty of it.
You did fabulous, girl. You did fabulous. Also, I noticed some interesting collaborations on the album. You have Marilyn Manson.
Yes.
You went with him. What was that like? How'd you guys meet?
I met Manson when I was 18. I was in Toronto, and he had a concert. I met him backstage, and he was so much fun. We painted each other's. He painted my nails, and he's really into music. He's really into like makeup and stuff like that. Like with his music, obviously you can see. And so we put out his like red lipstick, and we were having fun. And he was like a really cool person, and I really respect him as an artist. He's super smart, and I also I love his music. So when I wrote this song, Bad Girl, on the record, which is the rock tune on the album, I texted him and I was like, yo, come over to the studio, like, you gotta hear this song, I really want you to be a part of it. And he's like, okay, I'll come check it out, I'll be there at 4. Like 4 in the morning. I was like, yeah, no problem. Sure. I texted him at midnight, and I was like thinking I was gonna go to bed, but it's all good. So he came over at like 4:30, and he played me some of the stuff that he was working on, and then I played him a couple of the songs off my record, like the song "Give You What You Like," which he really dug, and then I played him "Bad Girl," and he was so awesome. Like he was very brilliant. He just listened to the song once, listened to it again, and then like he came up with his parts in his head and went straight into the vocal booth and recorded it within like 2-3 takes, and it was very magical, and it brought the song to the next level. And so for me it's a huge honor to have him on the song.
Woo! I love hearing those stories. So who's your dream collab? We'll ask one more question after this.
I think those two for sure.
Well, yeah, Chad, definitely.
Yeah.
Not too quick.
I'm happy. Like this was the first time the first duet with Chad. First time having other artists on my album, and they're both two people that I respect a lot musically.
Well, you can tell your voice has matured a little bit. It's just amazing. I'm so excited because you've done, slower songs before, but this song, I crank it in the studio every time it's on. It sounds amazing. Her self-titled album, Avril Lavigne, is in stores now. And before we go, Avril, just one thing, and you guys can answer too. When you come to New York, do you have to have a certain food? What's your favorite thing to do when you come to the city?
Last night we had a CD release party, and I'm so lucky right now because my best friend is in town with me, and I was like, okay, we have to go back to the hotel and have like New York pizza. This is so cool over here. So like last night at midnight we pigged out on pizza. New York pizza.
As long as you stay away from the dirty water dogs, because I don't,
Yeah.
You try it once and then that's it. Well, thank you so much for coming to our Up Close and Personal Fresh 102.7 with Avril Lavigne and her band. Thank you guys so much for being here. Avril is also going to be at the Highland Ballroom on December 3rd, so she's sticking around. She's going to be in the city December 3rd, Highland Ballroom. You can get tickets at highlandballroom.com. Awesome job. Thank you.
You rock!